Cash App, dollar sign, the train stop.
Shout out, shout out, shout out, shout out, shout out, shout out, shout out.
Hero Zone X200.
Everybody in the motherfucking place to be, man. It's yours truly, man. Ice Up 84, man. We back up in this motherfucker for another live stream, man. We back up in this motherfucker for another live stream, man. Y'all already know, man. It's getting crazy, y'all. Carolina Panthers, man. Carolina Panthers, man. The Carolina Panthers, y'all. We look horrible today. We looked horrible to goddamn day, man. Nevertheless, man, I'm your host for the evening. Yours truly. Ice Up 84, man, the founder of the Gaming Lounge. I am he, I am him. I am Ice Up 84. And I want to welcome y'all to the lounge for sure, man. Make sure y'all tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend that we live and to check in, clock in, however you want to do it. Y'all know the rules, man. I only require one rule in order to enter into the lounge, and that's that you take off your shoes. Once you do that, you may enter into the lounge respectfully. Hit the like button on your way in. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Make sure you hit the notification bell so you don't miss none I drop. Also, leave a comment in the comment section after the live. Let me know how you feel about the content. And last but not least, share the video so we can get Ice more into the algorithm. Alright, now that we got those things out of the way, we're going to go ahead and play. And try to goddamn reverse what the fuck happened today. If y'all don't mind. So, yeah, let's get straight to it. This is some bullshit, y'all. I cannot believe we lost the game the way we lost it. I'm going to say it again. I cannot believe we lost the game the way we lost it. This is some bullshit, man. Shout out to Rapper, man. Shout out the rapper, man. All right, man. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let's get it. Shout out to everybody in the building, man.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Carolina Panthers.
Changes, wake up in the morning and I ask myself, is life worth living? Or should I blast myself? I'm tired of being boring, even when
the Carolina kick team is out there ready to go.
Domino's Best Deal Ever is back. Any hand-tossed pan, thin crust, or New York-style pizza with even toppings for just $9.99 online.
Past the 40-yard line.
This is baguettes on that bitch, then she know me. This Russian bitch gon' have kids make me so. And walk down, 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 and bitch, walk
Jackson now, sliding out of the pocket. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the first down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
first down carry for Henry. And he's brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
This is 2nd and 8. Here's Jackson. They set up the screen for Henry. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Here is 3rd down and 4. That's complete left side to Bateman. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Now it's Jackson. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And the Ravens are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical. They've been crisp. And as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Henry trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Oh. Hey, middle.
Here's Jackson to throw. There's Flowers. He's got it. Touchdown, Ravens. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Ravens will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now flip it over defensively.
And this is going to be intercepted.
That keeps the score. Ravens 6, Panthers nothing.
Look at this. I said it, and I didn't see it till now. Andy Dufresne, we're crawling through a mile of shit to get freedom. The problem is, we should just stayed in jail. Actually, we just got locked back up. We got caught the next call.
So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line.
They're on 17-yard line.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Here we go. Set.
Same.
Black 40. Ready?
First carry for the Oklahoma State man, Chuba Hubbard. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter.
Let's get it, Sag. Shout out to Sag and Daniel in the building.
With the football.
Also rapper.
As they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Set, ready. Red, 38.
He's got one
Ready?
more.
Now Young.
He's got
5 timers left. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And this was a little bit of the knock on him coming out of college. Sometimes the concentration could wander a bit. This should have been a big play, but somehow he's not able to corral it.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. Well, he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. It's Young off play action. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
I love intercolor rivalry. I do
So
love that.
in Raven
But
territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. On play action, Young being chased out left. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Again, it's Young. And the Ravens pressure too much. Down he goes. Kyle Hamilton running up from his safety spot and earning the sack.
Apathy is apathy.
They've gobbled up over 30 yards of turf so far, but a sack knocks them backwards. And that interrupts the momentum they were building. Good opportunity for the defense to escape this drive before they get to the end zone.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
Concentration, so key on a ball like that. It's hard. I know how difficult it is, but that's a ball you've got to come up with. And instead, a big play is going to slip through their fingers, literally and figuratively.
In a week, when we had 300 in a year, like I'm putting up shorts.
Young to throw on 4th.
Energy and
He's going to go up top again. And he knocks the ball away and it fails incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape.
It was even embarrassing. It was so bad. It was like your kid did the one. Like, I picked my kid up from jail. Like, you're not even mad. You are so mad that you're not mad. That's how bad.
The toss right to Henry.
So
And the second wave of tackles is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the 44-yard line.
Panthers podcast memberships. Shout out to the boys. Appreciate y'all.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Talk about the Panthers. You have to be here and talk about the Panthers.
And boys, we've said this for a while. I've said it. Like, the Panthers are so bad routinely. Y'all are the reason I do this, man. To be able to
2nd and 12 now at the 44-yard line.
Everybody in the chat. Like, I have more fun doing
Throwing
this
is Jackson.
than I do watching the Panthers.
That's caught. It's Flowers. And away in for the Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on 4th down. That's what got them this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that, huh? That's a momentum swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, they're fired up.
Some other person's fucking lap. Stadium seats are so fucking small as this. To see the fucking product they put on the field every single time they played the fucking Pats. I've seen them play in person against the Pats 4 or 5 fucking times. Every single time they fall flat on their face. Fucking done with it. This was fucking terrible to watch. Terrible to see in person. And the people here are rude as fucking fuck. Okay? To the point where, Tony, you've met me before. You know I'm a very level-headed guy. Yeah. I almost made some fucking 20-something-year-old kid eat a fucking handrail today to get me beside the mouth off.
And it carries over to the other side of the ball.
Sick and tired of this shit. Sick and tired of the product that they're fucking putting on the field. Sick and tired of fucking people in general. This is fucking stupid. Sorry for any kids listening, but goddamn, this is terrible.
John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. Jackson here is going to look to throw. It's complete, and this will be caught. This time the 2-point conversion works, and it's 14-0. So their second touchdown this first half, they went for 2 after score number 1. Didn't get it, now they get the equalizer, so to speak.
So to speak, and you can understand the thinking. Because they didn't get it after the first score, they wanted to get back to a normal points pattern, get up to 14. But just think, if they missed it here, they're only up 12-0. 1 extra point on the other side could ultimately beat you if they score twice.
And I vacation together. This is how good our bonds are in this podcast. This mug drives 18 hours to get to a Panthers game.
Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away.
Once a year. And so, preseason, every time they go play.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line.
Preseason. And then Josh and Nick go to this game. And Nick is the nicest dude you're ever going to meet.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive, but at the same time.
This is caught inside the 15. And they'll be brought down with a penalty flag on the field. It was a late decision to throw, and it might have been too late.
Actually, he wants to punch not his fandom, but you know what? He got punched in the face.
So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long.
From 5 memberships, we definitely appreciate you, brother. And shout out to
now here's Young. Flush to his right. And that will get him off target and incomplete.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big 3rd down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
I'm not even making a secret anymore.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Here we go. Yellow, 43.
And
ready?
To throw, Young. Here from the middle of the field, he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
And ready,
crap stuff on the field. Like, it's not. It'd be different if, you know, a situation where, okay, we see the path and everything, right? It's every year we feel like, okay, we saw.
They'll run on 1st down with Hubbard. And that was blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
That we are in a world where it comes to sports where we're more overwhelmed by, like,
Off the play fake, Young. Wide open receiver complete. Now the Panthers
Let's go, baby.
first of their timeouts.
Let's go.
As they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Poor Bryce Young said, you know, that's what we're going to do. I feel sorry for David Tepper. I feel sorry for Dave Canales. I feel sorry for Bryce Young. I feel sorry. You know what? I'm too hard on everybody.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on
bad.
1st and 10.
Our bad for making $8. Well, thank you for the gifts.
Young now. Rolling to his right. This is caught by McMillan. And down inside the 15 he goes. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Final play of the half, Young. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. A 2-touchdown game. 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in the second half. Now couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as he'll get him down shy of the 20.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
I know that Double E.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
But guess what?
And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more. But I established the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think they get back in balance. It'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Ready. Eluding the pressure right. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Dave Canales, a.k.a. Ted Lasso. All of these people to work. You know why I don't want them to not work? Because we're going to have to fucking
now Young.
The next 7 months.
It's all set up the screen. It's complete. And it'll be taken down, but not before it gets into enemy territory. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
The people that come on our podcast all these are not necessarily.
They'll give up the middle. Hubbard. He's got it to the 43 here.
Well, it's not time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
I have wanted Bryce to be successful. To prove himself.
Second down, another chance for Hubbard. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
Down the way last year. Here we go, set.
Looking to throw. Young.
Ah.
Tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Like as fans, we have been hoping for them to win us over. We have been optimistic about what they are capable of doing. But when the moment and the spotlight shines on them, they're built under pressure. It's like, come on.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. The short one there, caught by Likely. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play.
Jamison Smith.
And then we'll bring up second down.
He says, my bastard son, he's talking to Kevin. He says, Kev, Sellers 2026 is bad as Trump 2024. I'm sorry. Lenora Sellers is legit, bro. He is the truth.
Henry out of the pistol. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. Veteran running back like him, we've seen a lot of those chunk carries in his career.
And that's why you don't just look at his birth certificate and decide when a guy is done, right? Because you know as well as I do, in this league, as soon as you hit 30, they're looking to let you go if you're a running back. Sometimes there's a little tread left on the tires.
Dad, we're here for your win.
They keep it with Henry on first down. He's taken down inside the 30. 10 more there and another first down.
Tonight, and last night,
First down, Baltimore.
by Underdog Fantasy. It's your #1 place to go and make some loot. Playing daily fantasy football and sports. I will go under, less.
They'll run it again with Henry.
Good tackle.
But that's it.
Damn, man. All we needed was one score, man. One score.
We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
This is what I like right here. Higher or lower, Micah Parsons getting a sack. Higher all day long. Jordan Love, 237.5 passing yards against Dallas tonight at 8:20.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's a second down and 9.
Parsons, you get up, make $100,000 on the dime. If you play the right players with your knowledge, and you never pick the Carolina Panthers.
Jackson. This will go to Henry out wide. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for third down. Now it's Jackson. He finds Hopkins complete. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
I'm going to ask you, please bring in the Warriors.
To be 18 plus, 19 plus in Alabama and Nebraska, 19 plus in Colorado for some games, 21 plus in Arizona, Massachusetts, and Virginia, and present in a state where Underdog Fantasy operates. Terms apply. See assets.underdogfantasy.com/web/play and get terms _DFS_.html for details. Offer not valid in Maryland, Michigan, New Jersey, Ohio, and Pennsylvania. Concern with your play.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Let's go back.
John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Oh, we are here.
Oh my God, where we start from? Don't have a franchise quarterback.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not.
Come on. Oh, my God. Right.
Fast in this league. Quick strikes. You're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive. And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
We can't go ahead and play this.
They look to throw here.
Be the coach. That is
Good catch, boy.
Taken in. It's complete. And it will take midfield. A gain of 32 that time.
And that's something you haven't had to talk about much this game. A nice big play right there. But this team, overall, they haven't done a whole lot offensively.
Well, they're still sitting on the goose egg. We talk about defenses having pride in a shutout. This offense wants to get rid of that 0.
45, white.
Young will set to throw. He's going to take another shot here.
Oh,
this is
God.
And that should do it. Picked up by Jair Alexander. And the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Turnover that just got him the football back, obviously a big one, because had they been able to score on the other side, this would have been a one-possession game.
So you don't sense full relief here, then?
No, I don't, especially with the ball this deep in their own territory, because you make a mistake, they've got it right back in prime position.
They certainly do. So now, almost like almost like a 4-minute offense, right? Take care of this bad boy. Make sure the other team doesn't touch it, but move it with consistent gains, wear down the clock, and make them use their timeouts in this situation.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Through tacklers for a gain of about 8. Didn't get to the sticks, but that's an ideal carry there on first down, isn't it?
I mean, now you're 2nd and 1. Although, in the NFL, even if you picked up the first down, I don't think it's a big difference because the clock doesn't stop.
Yeah, not like college.
Right. If it's college football, you want to 2nd and 1 is probably better than picking up the first down because in college football, the clock stops with every first down and actually aids the defense in that situation.
Keep out of it. I want you guys.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 48 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. Great time there to come up with his longest run of the night. We just saw it.
Leads to a lot of satisfaction because if they're able to hang on and win this game, you know what else will happen in the locker room after this?
What's that?
Head coach will step up and go, great job, guys. Because of that, come in a little bit later tomorrow.
On target to his man, Likely. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it'll be 2nd down.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
Rio recognized Rio right there. Because I recognize Pratt and it's going to come out now.
Here's a 2nd and 5. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. Flushed out right. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. Oh, Lamar Jackson just so electric, Charles, when he gets into open space, and we saw Exhibit A right there.
You know something? I'm standing up here in the booth next to you watching the play. He buckled my ankles on that one as well. It doesn't matter whether you're actually on the field trying to chase him or you're just watching him play. This guy is sheer excitement.
Here's Jackson, escaping the pressure right. And he is into the end zone for Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 27 yards. And the Ravens have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will.
We're not even in October yet.
Tyler Luke now for the extra point.
Look, this says this goes.
And it is now 21-0.
Next to score, Ravens 21, Panthers nothing.
As I'm watching, I just want to call again. There's some talk about David Tepper and where this organization is going or headed so far. And I just want to say something or bring up something that's pretty sad. Is there's so many people that work 40 hours a week that enjoy this.
Tyler Luke to kick off for
Baltimore.
Baltimore.
And want to be a part of it, want to be involved, and want to watch and be invested. But how can you be invested in this sports shit? Like, I'm not spending money on this team. I'm not going to go see a fucking game.
Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And not much doing on the return. Good coverage there. Going to stop him in his tracks at the 15-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
That's all I wanted to bring up is the fact that how many fans we're losing over this shit. I know it's been brought up previous years, but how many more years?
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the fourth quarter. They're just trying to erase that zero on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film section tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mention in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while, but everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
Second down and 8.
Ready.
Here's Young. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Hubbard. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
Well, they absolutely pinched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field. So you've got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaughan. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. From Charlotte, good night, everybody.
season of excitement.
Sorry.
Because you introduced it.
One season of excitement. Yeah, we like one season of non-misery. I would like one season where I didn't just, I don't know, man. I'm like, this is, you go ahead and clip this internet right here. I saw this. This was funny. And I knew this was when the shit was fucked. I saw this tweet somebody put up, and you know how they put the logos over people's faces, and it was a Patriots guy, it was a Patriot over a boxer, and then it was a Panther over a boxer, and he was body punching this dude. He was just like, puh, and this Patriot fan said, who do these Panther fans think they are? Like, because the guy was just taking these punches. And I said, right there, I knew it right away. I was like, he screwed this up. Actually, we didn't do jack. We sat here and we're just miserable. We're still being, you know, these mugs are going to go home and they're eating good. Their bills are paid. They got money in the bank. David Tepper's investment has doubled. And what's happened to us? We're like, oh, I stole Baldinger's clip, and it got us the most subscribers we've gotten in a while. Like, come on. I mean, Jesus. Love you, Jesus.
What's good, fellas? This is Corey calling, man. It's been a minute.
Corey, how are you, man?
Had a call for the show. It hasn't been a minute since I've felt strongly enough about anything on the team to even, formulate takes and all that about it, man. I don't know. It's just whack. It is what it is. I'm still gonna be a fan, but it's the same shit every year. Every year we have at least one or two, or if not more, games where we just look like the legitimate, worst. I legitimately don't know how a team could be worse than like Browns fans or Saints fans or whatever. I don't watch y'all teams every Sunday, but it's like, how could a team actually be worse than the one I'm watching right now? And there's a thing with Panthers fans, obviously the vibe going on right now with people who are not in on Bryce, and then fans who obviously say, well, he can't succeed on the way to the league. Here's the thing, man. Obviously, a game like today is not all on Bryce. This was a legitimately terrible performance in all three facets of the game. His managed to be on special teams, managed to be on defense, managed to be on offense. It's the same problem that we've had for years now, which is just basic ass non-experimental play calling and receivers that can't get open. And I'm sure those two go hand in hand. You got guys that can't get open and play calling because they're looking hell of Nella. So it makes it really, really hard for any quarterback, especially somebody with the limitations that Bryce has, to succeed. But that's just it, man.
There's a look at one of the most iconic sports venues in the lower 48, built back in 1957 under the title of City Stadium. We are at Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today we've got an NFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Green Bay Packers. Two teams that have met at least twice a year since 1932. The Lions and Packers underway from Lambeau. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
His margin for error is that much smaller. If we have a team like this that's a net of talent, there's nothing really going to pop off the screen when it comes to him anyway. So he's not the problem necessarily, but he's not going to be the solution either. Canales, I'm pretty much out on him, bro. Any receiver that we have other than T-Mac, which he needs to stop dropping the damn ball. We're just legitimately, if not the least, probably bottom three talented teams in the league across the board. So no quarterback is going to look great here. Right to the
CK, Tuesday night, you asked a hypothetical, which is, if the Panthers had lost and started 0-2.
Who was going to be the fall guy? Yeah.
What was the headline? Right? I mean, they're Callahan relinquishing play calls in Tennessee. I kill your phone. Fire. Jackson Dart replacing Russell Wilson. What's the headline now? For the Panthers, blowout, 42-13. It's not just that you went on the road and lost. You lost before it was over. It was over before it even started. And it wasn't just.
First run of the game for Jahmyr Gibbs, the Alabama product. And he's brought down at the 22 after a gain or two, and it brings up second down.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
I think that's going to be the answer. Absolutely not. I think it's played a horrible game in preseason.
They'll fake the handoff. Now gone.
I think that's going to be the headline.
And got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Give them 32 on the play.
And this offense has come out swinging here in the early going. They pick up a nice chunk on that pitch and catch. And the two of them have this offense moving in the right direction to start this game.
So into Packer territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 46. Gibbs straight ahead. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Yeah, just embarrassing.
180.
Now gone.
I mean, I think it's everybody's on
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over it that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
There's gone. He'll get that complete to the rookie from Arkansas. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A great effort there. 41 yards. And the Lions have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Now for the point after. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here first and 10 at their own 24. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
If I'm making excuses, and I am, sometimes the sun can be difficult on a ball like that. That looked like it was going to be right there, but it's in and out of his hands. And a potential big play goes by the wayside.
Here's second and 10. And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now it's second and 10.
Idea last year, RCK and I
to throw now. Here's Love. He finds his man complete. That's Jacobs. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown game.
And he's going to have the Packers first down, and he's going to have it by plenty, able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2.
And already down 7-0 after the touchdown a minute ago, so a 3 and out here would not be ideal for them. Nice job finding his receiver there, and they get the first down.
We're going to be here on Tuesday night. We're going to be here after the game.
Flags blue. Let's go now. 45. Red. Yellow. Red.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Short throw, he's got Kraft. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
To the air again, Love. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And this is one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Against the best team in the league. And I was like, oh.
Here we go. Here we go.
We're not the worst team.
Right.
Love going to give it up on the touch pass. And the Packers are going to have a first and goal as he's able to take this inside the 10 to the 8.
And that's something you have to get ready for defensively because in today's NFL, teams will use their wide receivers on jet sweeps, end arounds. They'll move them back in the backfield to make them running backs. Partner, this was much more of a tap pass, but effective nonetheless.
And I think both guys love it. If you're a quarterback, it's an easy completion. If you're a wide receiver, you get the easy reception and also a chance to try to make a play with your feet. Now Love. This will be caught at about the 5. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Josh Jacobs, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
To be MVP, it's easy for
on here, Brandon McManus for the point after.
To dab
It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Do you truly want to know? Tua, I'll look at you in your face. Bryce, I'll look in your face. David Tepper, I'll look in your face. I'll look at everybody's face.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kicks away.
I yearn for the days of a hard. You remember in a Pulp Fiction where
and he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The guy with the guy that was
the Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And he got
this drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time I look and repeat that, Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after getting up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Goff now looking to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
And they approach this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
if I haven't said this in this many words, and that's my bad, I think that the play calling on this team
now gone.
is calling out more issues.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first-half touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3-and-out.
So now you're letting Stephon Diggs just run roughshod over Mike Jackson and Nick Scott is embarrassing.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4.
Flat out, just not put out players.
They go ahead and snap it. Gone. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. These two teams all tied after 1. Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
In this offense, I think
Chris, 52.
looked good today. I like what Tommy Trump.
Here's Jacobs. And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 1.
This is how the hell we made a game and almost lose by 30.
Jacobs again. And I don't think he got in. He did not. They marked him short of the goal line. He tried to break that plane but couldn't get there, and that's going to leave him now at 3rd and goal.
Elevation. We'll be here on Tuesday night for therapy. Those are all the calls right now. So we got to do, I guess, what we used to
So they held him out on 2nd down, and now here's 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Packers. Tucker Kraft there to make the grab. And the Packers have taken the lead. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
McManus's point after is good. And that makes the score 14-7.
That team, I think he continued to look good. I feel like no matter what, we do have a number 1 wide receiver on this team. Basically, the quarterback to compliment.
Brendan McManus to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Brady Christensen finally saw the field.
Yeah, the first score at the end of the game.
And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team. As they'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
They'll fake the give. Now gone. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Quay Walker came through to make the sack. Gotta assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
Nobody, all y'all know. How about this? Y'all are just as bad.
Here's gone. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And 3rd and back now. But at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Rashawn Gary. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They are going for it. Gone. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. Well, that, my friend, I guess is the definition of a head-scratcher. 4th and long, this stage of the game. What were they doing?
I just have to believe that he looked at the situation, still in the first half, decided there's a time to be aggressive. Now is it, because there's still time to make up for it if things don't go right. Of course, a lot of questions on this one. I want to go for as much as anyone, but 4th and long? Yeah, I don't think I would have there. That one seemed a little bit on the irrational side.
Fans might be a little angry at that one.
We're working hard.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Love. Forced out to his left. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
I'm tired of this zone coverage. I'm tired of J.C. Horn not traveling. I'm tired of Nick fucking Scott on this fucking
10 cycles.
We've hit the 2-minute mark in the 2nd quarter. 14-7.
All of them, that they can all get their ass right underneath.
Someone said, King Rook, great comment. How the fuck is anyone still here? That's what I'm asking myself. But you know what?
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Love now. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Tunnel of shit. And we're not anywhere close to being free yet. We might as well. I don't want to go back to jail.
Love going to stay out there. They'll take a chance on 4th down.
Let's go.
It's a C3 Panthers post game. I'm like slamming stuff. I'm mad. I'm like sad.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Love to throw for it on 4th. Pass caught. That's Golden. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
Well, the field goal attempt was well in hand. They had that, but they decided to go for it anyway. Extreme confidence, it looks like.
Yeah, but I bet the defense is going to remember this one, right? They kind of rubbed their nose in it. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Ready. Set.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. Has some good hard running there as he pushes way forward for about 5.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Ready for you as we help you in this trying Panthers times.
I tell you, we ain't got to work.
From the 9, 2nd and 5.
Set. Ready. 10 black. 5. 97. Ready.
Here's Love. Throw left side is complete to Reed. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
Okay, ready? Come on, set, rail, yellow, yellow, 43.
Throwing, Love. Touchdown! Josh Jacobs with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Packers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball? It'd be cool to do it here in football, partner.
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary. Or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance to stop passing now the way that it's going.
I think they'll continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you, as they'll be backed up to start this drive.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a few. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
To throw is gone. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football. And I think they are going to get this one back. Well, that would have been something. Double turnovers, but instead they'll keep the possession on the INT. So the big gain through the air, but scratch it all off because he could not hang on to the football.
And you have to like what they did on defense here. They didn't give up on the play. Big yardage given up, but they still battled all the way to the end and helped force a turnover.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Striker, 3-3, red 38. Hut, hut.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. This is caught. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Second down and a yard.
Ready.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Third and 3.
Ready, ready. Blue 32. Set, huh?
Love looking to throw it. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Tucker Kraft in the final seconds of the first half. And the Packers will extend their lead here just before halftime. McManus now for the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Packers 28, Lions 7.
There you go. Good there. Good there.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, or not much time, we'll see how they play this. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, he's got to slow. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Value three.
The final shot before break here. Goff. And this one is incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Yeah, get up there. Get up there.
Hey, man.
Hey, good there. That's a good man. You stay up there.
So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter.
Hey, man. Hey.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like the empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
He's going to launch this thing right downfield. And it's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Set, ready. 4, 5, 6, set.
Looking to throw. Love. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, Packers. Matthew Golden, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Packers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Okay, we need to double check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats, but what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice healthy lead.
Well, after the first drive, we thought things might be clicking. They're really clicking at this point. They're clicking about as much as they can click.
And right
I just said click a lot.
Yes, you did, but that's okay because the guy who's coordinating the defense, trying to slow them down,
good luck.
He's going to have hair that looks like mine very soon. Not much of it.
Less than desirable return as he's out of bounds at the 15-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Well, that ground game just continues to struggle to really get any momentum in this ball game, Charles. And I mean, you're at the point here, third quarter, down 4 scores, probably going to have to put it in the air.
Oh, no question about it. So that's your only chance, your only opportunity. But think of the pressure you just put on your offensive line, because if you're a pass rusher, you're not even thinking about them running the football. All you're doing is getting into that sprinter stance and going after the quarterback.
Hey, go Bills!
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. Rush coming in. He's taken down.
Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
It's second down.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Goff. They'll roll him out right.
That pass caught. It's Williams.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. 27 yards there, a first down.
Cornell. Who goes tonight?
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against?
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
Boy, and now they can't even get a playoff. Well, we're back where we started. It'll be 1st and 10 after the 5-yard penalty.
DC, hut. Black 20.
Out of the gun. Gone. There goes a deep ball. End zone.
And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. Second down coming up.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. Third quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10.
Now it's gone. Packer pressure, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
So now following the sack, Goff and the Lions needed to come up with something here on 3rd and long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And the pressure gets to him again. Rashawn Gary able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. Here we go on 4th. Goff. A hit as as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. Lambeau Field, one of the best home field advantages in the NFL, no doubt. And they're a happy bunch here as the Packers lead third quarter. To throw now, here's Love.
Well, these are the situations that really test the defense's sudden changes. They're already inside field goal range to start the possession. Their goal now, keep it to a long kick, if indeed they end up trying one.
Second and 10.
10 cycles. Ready, set.
Love from the gun. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
Here we go. Black Ultra. Black. Set.
Now Love. And that will be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on fourth down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a fourth down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Black 20.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Tonight. 120.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
What?
Gibbs will try and pick it up. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on first down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He will have the conversion and more than that. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. There's Gone. He'll go right back to St. Brown. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11. With this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for first down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
And in for the Lions touchdown. Sam Laporta, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Well, it seemed like they were so focused elsewhere they forgot about the tight end spot, and he's the one that burns him there to make this a 3-score game here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
I think there might be a little bit of defensive fatigue from those guys on that side of the ball, partner, because they've been spending their time trying to stop them from all angles. This time the tight end gets them.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Okay, ready?
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Ready,
it's been a dominant performance to this point, Charles, and this is probably exactly how they scripted this and envisioned it. They got a 3-score lead, fourth quarter, and a chance if they won to continue to pour it on here.
It is their call, isn't it? I mean, the way that they have taken on this game and the way that they have carried this game and have dominated this game, you're exactly right. Do what you want down the stretch. We are in the era of, hey, if you don't want us to do this to you, then you need to stop us. Their call to finish this one off.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Going up top. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
This offense so far on third down, they've been very good. 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Yellow.
Back to throw. Love. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Ready.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He's going to float this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
On the double.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Set, hut. 60 red. 60 red. Shot. 17. Ready?
That one looks like he'll throw here. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. This could possibly be a push-off. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Ready? 60 Bison.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. Oh, that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss.
Brought down back at the 31-yard line.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. He's going to float this over the middle deep. It's caught at the 10. And he is able to take this way down into Detroit territory. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
And even with the game seemingly in hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
Striker, 3-3. Set, ready. Black, 95, ready.
To the air again, Love. Touchdown, Packers! Jaden Reed from 8 yards out. And the Packers have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here.
All right, chat, man. We back, man. We back.
This place first opened way back in 1957. We are inside legendary Lambeau Field here.
Let's go, man. Let's get our rematch.
Today we've got an intriguing NFC matchup lined up here, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Green Bay Packers. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go from Lambeau. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip. For the end zone for a touchback here. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Play action this time with Love. They'll buy some time away. And he'll be out of bounds after getting rushed across the 40. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
This 2nd and 4.
Here we go, set. Ready.
Working out of the gun. Love. His first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
I don't know what just happened just then.
And we welcome all of our viewers inside a place that the folks around here like to call the Vault. And that's Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Carolina Panthers. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. the 25 to the 27. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. And that is the kind of tackle they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's 2nd down. Allen going to throw. He'll look down the field here for Kincaid. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. A big play here for Buffalo. 47 yards.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
Here's Allen to throw. He's able to get it to Coleman. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Boy, no problems getting down the field here on this opening drive. They've looked really sharp in the early going, and they've come up with some big plays already. Here's another. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Cook is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside?
Oh, my God. Touchdown, Buffalo. Josh Allen, a 4-yard touchdown scamper. And the Bills put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. They're the favorite, no question. And when they score like that on the opening drive to set the tone, you're the underdog on the other bench.
It's okay, man.
Yeah, because you can't bring the
it's okay.
Into it, because you're counting on that to be a part of your equalizer.
It ain't okay. Oh, it's definitely okay, man. A little hiccup, we good.
Let's go.
Let's get it.
Good news, still a long way to go.
Let's go.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Let's go, baby. We got to get in this motherfucking win column tonight.
First carry for the Oklahoma State.
Come on.
And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive lineman creating space for your runners. I had an old coach tell me before that he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Second down, another chance for Hubbard. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they're just trying to get some momentum going.
Come on, boy.
Yeah, that is incomplete.
To the ball again.
A little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Blue 32. Blue 32.
Looking to throw, Young. It's 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here.
Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. He's able to get to the 33-yard line. last play of the quarter. First down, here's the one with Cook. It'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Number 2. With chicken and vegetable.
Here's 2nd and 3. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Davis. Trying to turn the corner. He's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Allen from the gun on 3rd down. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short like maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route. And he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain it.
And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now they run the sweep as Allen just pops this forward. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Now Allen. Firing quickly here, and it's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Keon Coleman from 17 yards out. And the Bills go up by 2 touchdowns. Now Prater to add the PAT. And it's good to make it 14-0.
That's the score. Bills 14, Panthers nothing. Matt Prater is set to kick off.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
60 reps.
Young now. Well, it's taken in. It's Xavier again. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
Down. Set.
Now Young. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
Ready. Yellow, 22. Ready.
Young to throw it. Throw is incomplete. That's Hubbard. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else.
You've been experiencing issues after issues tonight, chat. I don't know what the fuck going on.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Carolinas and Bank of America Stadium here in Uptown Charlotte. Tonight, we've got a good NFC matchup in store, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Carolina Panthers. Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And off we go from Uptown Charlotte. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. It's Young off play action. Sliding out of the pocket. And his first look is incomplete.
We'll have to see what kind of looks this defense is going to throw at him as this game moves along, but they're in a zone to start. I do think we'll see plenty of man coverage as we move along, but the first throw of this one, incomplete.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Ready, ready. Red 38. Ready.
They'll run out of the gun. It's Hubbard. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9.
Let's go now. 10 black. Cut.
Now Young. Well, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. Oh, the motion comes too late, and this is going to be a delay. That flag, that'll push him back 5.
Okay,
and it appears they'll go for it here on 4th down. A big call on the game's opening drive.
Black, 90.
They'll try and throw for it here. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room?
Yeah.
Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
And boy, again, they won't get this off in time. Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Glove. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs.
Here we go. Cut.
Play fake. Here's Love. Steps away to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Patrick Jones. What a play by him. That's a loss of 17. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 2nd and a long way to go. Love. He'll get it inside the 20. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A big play that time on the catch and run. 36 yards. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
Here we go, set. Cut.
Off the play fake, Love. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. It'll go as a loss on the play, not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
Ready. Down. Set.
Love looking to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Ready, set.
Again, it's Love. And he's got it. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Josh Jacobs from 6 yards away. And the Packers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. And the fake attempt here not going to work. Out a little yardage, but not enough to get to the goal line. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Come on, set. Black 40. Ready.
Young to throw it. That's taken in. It's Xavier Liggett. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Panther 1st down.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
Ready.
Young. Dancing to his left. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 6-0 our score after 1. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cut.
A give up the middle. Hubbard. a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35.
Ready. More yards. That's another Panthers first down.
Set, hut. Ready.
First down, they'll stay on the ground with Hubbard. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Okay, ready?
Now a 2nd and 6. So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
Let's go. Set.
They'll try to throw now. Young. That is incomplete.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. That is caught. Touchdown, Carolina. A great play there. 36 yards. And the Panthers are an extra point away from taking the lead.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Point after, right down the middle. And they take the lead here at 7-6. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
First down 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Third and 8.
Ready.
Throwing. Love. Buying time to his left. And he's caught on the sideline. But say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up fourth.
Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
Love to throw for it on fourth.
Got him.
This is intercepted. Inside the 20. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line.
Well, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone that was in the wrong spot for the QB.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step toward forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Now here's Young. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
So golden field position there squandered as they can muster only a field goal.
Yeah, you were gifted a first-and-goal situation, but I have to give credit to the defense. They were brought out in a really tough situation, so give them credit for holding them to 3. That's a pretty nice accomplishment.
So now after the field goal, Fitzgerald back out there to send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
Yeah, especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
That's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. He's able to knock that one away.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. Here's Love. Flushed out right. Well done, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a first down.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one because they took away his arm. But he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that first down pickup.
Love from the gun.
That's complete to Dobbs.
And he's brought down. Play action this time with Love.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Love now. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that he can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Got Dobbs over the middle. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed down him quickly and held him to a short game.
Ready. 33, yellow. No blue.
On fourth down, Love. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Both sides were holding their breath there on that fourth down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front. But somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
On the throw, running too much that time. It's incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Working out of the gun. Love. On the out route, Dobbs brings it in. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Here we go. Here we go. Red, 38.
To throw now. Here's Love. And he's got it. It's caught for Packers touchdown. Matthew Golden as the first half is winding down. And the Packers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
When you put on your bonfire tonight, what are you smoking?
The Packer offense and Jordan Love staying out there, so they're going to try to go for two. They'll look to throw. And this will be caught as they convert here for two. And I guess that makes up for the earlier missed two-point try here to get them to 14.
Yeah, that aggressiveness, it reminds me a lot of when basketball first adopted the three-point shot, and people were starting to realize that 3 for 2 was really starting to work for them. In this case now, maybe the 2 for 1 is coming into play in the NFL.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
With some Alfredo. Stop it, bro. Good old white man. What's that sauce called? Alfredo sauce.
Alfredo. White sauce, too.
Guess what? Guess what they got in the salad? They got fucking bell pepper.
I don't want to eat no more. I don't want to eat no more.
Smoked turkey wing on the side.
God damn. After you just said that, I don't want to eat no more.
Ready up.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Out to his left. And they can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Tell me about the girl.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
What? Well, what's your plans for today?
Yeah, what's your
I gotta have plans. That was yesterday. And I was gonna sing a song.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
I was gonna sing a song.
So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next. Got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Black, 95.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Now Love. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Escaping the pressure right. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
No surprise to see his sideline fired up by that big play. Heck, we're fired up and we're supposed to be neutral. That's a quarterback putting his body on the line to fight and just barely get the first down. When he does something like that, it gets everyone ready to lay it all out there and try and match his intensity.
Looking deep here for Dobbs. Oh, and that is incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
2nd and 10 now. Third quarter from Charlotte. On play action. Love to throw. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. DJ Wadham got off his spot quickly and got to the quarterback.
It looks like, yes, it is 6 defensive backs on the field for Carolina.
They're going with a dime set. Looking to throw. Love. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th.
Drill, 52.
They're going to try and throw. Looking deep here for Dobbs. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by a Cameron Evans. That is a tough way to start the
yes, sir.
You get the football open to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
Yeah, so where did you meet her? Online? Like I said, no, not online, man. You didn't say. Or I apologize. I didn't say it.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Their defense did its job, forcing the takeaway there to start the half, and now can the offense follow suit?
And you better believe that one side of the ball feeds off the work of the other, so they'll want to come out, establish some rhythm, and go down and take the lead. Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
I just met up with her yesterday. Again. That time was different.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Young to throw it. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing.
seems like every pass is also contested well. So give some credit to the defense.
Hey, Ken, you got a photo? But no, I mean, you be sending photos. I mean, he posted it.
An incomplete pass on second down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Now Young. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And he will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Green Bay touchdown. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable